Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Well, it's the weekend. Oh, it's a big weekend. It's Memorial Weekend. And I'm not going anywhere for this weekend. I'm pretty much staying home. So I'm going to fix something pretty simple. It's one of my favorites, it really is. They're called chicken shish kebabs, but they're not just your normal kebab. These shish kebabs have a little bit more to them, kind of like a loaded potato does. So do my shish kebabs. When you go to the grocery store, nowadays, it never used to be that you could buy these, but nowadays you can buy shish kebabs, either chicken or beef. But really all you get on a little bamboo skewer is 3, maybe 4 pieces of meat, and a little green onion or red onion or a white onion. And that's it. That's all that's on there. Well, I doctor mine up a little bit more than that. I make a good meal out of my shish kebabs, and I'd like to show you how. So I'll begin with showing you that there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can get the bamboo skewers like this. They just come in a plastic bag. You can find them at most grocery stores that'll have them. These happen to be a little bit thicker, which I like. So that's those. Or you can get them where they are on a metal rod, like these are that I've had for, oh my gosh, many, many years. So one is like this, or one has kind of a fancy little design up here, whichever you want. I have used these out on the grill, but today I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do them on the bamboo ones because that's what most people do have in their kitchen. Or years ago, I found these cute little guys. And they're kind of fun. They really are, because you would put it all on here and it fits on your plate, so that when you want to serve it on your plate, it just fits on there very nicely. It really does. But again, I'm just going to go back to using these. So to begin with, I take a regular cookie sheet. I will take these today, and we're going to take some chicken. Now, I bought my chicken over the weekend. I bought a bigger one, and I do it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them in here. And I like to get the bigger package of them because I eat a lot of chicken, I really do. But if you only want a little bit, you know, say it's just for 2 people or whatever, then certainly not this much. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this one. And I'm only going to take out a couple of them here to make my shish kebabs. And then the rest I'll go ahead and put in Ziploc baggies and put them in the freezer probably until I get ready. I'm going to take 2 fairly good size ones here. Now I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator for just a second so I don't lose the chicken meat. Stick that in there. Okay, so again, on your shish kebabs, you want the meat, whether you're cooking them in your oven on broil, which I've done a lot of times, say it's a gloomy bad day or raining or whatever, and you don't have access to your grill, you certainly can put it on the in the oven on the grill section. Broil, it would be broil. Take off any little bit of fat. I always kind of do. I always trim my chicken and get that fat off. So here's a good sized piece of meat right here. Now, the kebabs, the stick, is only so big, so you can only put so much on here. But if you kind of measure out, say the meat chunk is about that size, then it will cook nicely. If you get it any bigger than that, because your vegetables that I'm going to be putting on here aren't going to be, they're not going to take that long to cook. They really aren't. And if it's big like this and you want to go ahead and cut that in half, do that, cut that in half. So we're gonna get the chicken cut up first. Said most of them that I see in the grocery store, it's a huge piece of meat that they've put on the skewer, and it just doesn't cook up. You know, you've got your vegetables cooking way before the meat does, and you don't want that. You want everything to cook a little bit evenly. So I'm going to grab a bowl right quick just to put all this chicken in. I'll be right back. If I can get my remote to work. Okay, my chicken is all cut up, ready to go. I have completely washed and cleaned my surface of my cutting board and my knife. So here's my little chicken pieces all ready to go. Now, what else do I put on my little skewer besides chicken for chicken shish kebabs? Well, I start with some bell peppers. I'm going to have them. And I've picked 3 different colors. I have picked the red, the green, and the yellow. And so simple on this. I will probably do this and then pause the video again. I usually get a little trash bowl. This is my trash bowl. And I put the insides because you don't want the veins and you don't want the seeds. So I just hollow them out like this. So I will get all 3 of these nice bell peppers ready. They come out, you just kind of pinch it with 2 fingers and they come right out. The main thing is just to get the seeds out of there, and that's what you want. So we'll get all of this here. Lots of seeds in that one, my gosh. Whole bunch. That out of there to hollow all that out. Okay, so that's those. And then I like to take a nice big onion. So I grabbed the largest one that I have. These are the nice hamburger size onions. And we'll get it ready. There's some prep work, there is, with making shish kebabs, but really, I don't think any more time spent on them than you do making any other dinner that you're gonna make. I really don't. I take off the first skin always on an onion. I just take it off. Get it down to that part. Okay, there's my onion. And I like to have different things on mine, of course. I had a whole bunch of corn on the cob, but I decided to take it off of the cob the last, I think, 3 cobs that I had in the refrigerator. So I don't have them, but no worries. It works a little bit better if you'd already cooked your corn on the cob, but that's okay. So I've got the corn on the cob, fresh from the grocery store. And all I do on it is I want to kind of level out the bottom of, this is why it works just a little bit better with one that is already cooked. And then you're going to take it, I don't know, probably a good 1.5 inches maybe, something like that. You're gonna take it, again, you just wanna cut down, you can make it thinner than that. You just wanna cut down to where they are, little ones like that. You set all those aside. I don't know if maybe a serrated knife would work a little bit better. Try it. I said normally, yeah. Serrated knife. And again, if you were only making for 2 people, like what I'm doing this weekend, you wouldn't need very much corn. And these are gonna cook on your grill just fine. They really will. Just kind of get it just about halfway down on the cob, and then I just kind of take the knife and break it open. Make a couple of larger size ones here. So that's what it's gonna be at the end of this cob. It's gonna be kind of larger. I can get them. I have no strength anymore. Nope, didn't wait on that. I just have no strength to do that anymore. I said if you had it already cooked, then it's soft and you can pretty well get it done. Okay, so I'm adding different things. So now I've got the onions, the bell peppers, the corn. I like cherry tomatoes. And so I get the little petite cherries, but I get them big. These were the ones that I just got yesterday off of my tomato plant outside. And you will notice, I open this up, the reason why I like homegrown anything is look at the color difference in the grocery store versus homegrown. Pretty nice, huh? But we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take all of them, but we're gonna go ahead and take those two. Now, because this is always resealable, that you can put this on and then tear it right back off, I have washed all of this, and then I like to take, I take little potatoes. Now, they come like this in a can. They're called new potatoes, whole potatoes. I get a couple of cans of that. I rinse them out, I take them out of the can, put them in a strainer, and rinse that, and have these ready to go. Then I like some pineapple, whether you like fresh pineapple or whether you like canned pineapple, but I do get it in the chunks. That's a lot going on a skewer, isn't it? But I'll tell you what, this does make a meal. It really does. So what to begin with first? Well, we didn't cut up these, so I'll go ahead and cut these up. Now these, again, you're going to need a little bit bigger to go on the skewer. So I just kind of cut them like that. Just making sure that they are, get rid of that vein. Just making sure that they're kind of bigger chunks. These aren't little tiny slivers like what you would do for other things. So you've got these all cut up big. Okay, whoop. Get out of my decorations. I hope everyone's having a nice holiday. Usually all my kids are up camping right now, and there's such a crowd that goes that I just kind of stay away from all of that huge crowd of people. But I do miss it. In a couple of weeks, I'll be going camping to my favorite campsite, and that'll be nice. And yes, I intend to make a video, I really do. So stay tuned for that up there, that I'm going to be cooking on the campfire and making a video. I think that'll be real fun. Again, I just kind of get rid of the trash that's inside the bell pepper and cut it where they're pretty good size chunks. Real good size chunks here. Pause and let my dogs back in before they tear up the screen. It's always something with my dogs, always. Okay, so I did cut up these into chunks to show you. Now we'll go ahead with the onion of cutting it up. And again, you want bigger slices. You want ones that look like this for what we're doing. You don't want little tiny things that are gonna fall off the kebab. So I just kind of cut it like that. Okay, so now we have all of our ingredients. We have the chicken, we have potatoes, we have onions and bell peppers, the corn, tomatoes, and the pineapple. Where do we go next? The skewer. Okay, so it's your preference of where you want to start. I usually start by putting the onion, and I usually do it like this so everything sticks together. So you come down as far as you can. I usually get it where I'm just holding the end of the stick here. So I'm going to come down with that. Yes, you can do another one of having a bell pepper. Then I can do a piece of chicken. That's going to cook. Then I can do my potato. Then I'm going to get one of my good tomatoes. And these, when they cook on the grill or broiler in your oven, they have this little popping effect that they do, and the juices all run out. That's why you usually put it on a cookie sheet in your broiler to do it, because they pop open, and oh my gosh, it is so, so wonderful. Okay, now we're going to actually, I'll take another bell pepper here. And it's easier if the pepper, the curved side of the pepper is going this way because other things do stick in there. Now these, because they're not cooked, are just a little harder to put in than the regular. Sometimes you have to start it with your knife. I do apologize for that because like I said, normally I do mine with ones that are already cooked. Well, I didn't have it, we ate them. I really did eat it. You push that down. We have to get some more meat. Put a good sized chunk on there. Let's get a little bit more, let's get red. Gotta have some red color in here. Let's get another potato. Let's get the pineapple. I almost forgot the pineapple, didn't I? You can put the pineapple anywhere you want on here. And we're gonna do some more onion. And we're gonna do, now that's filling this up quite a bit, isn't it? Quite large. But you can work as much as you want on whatever you like. Say you only like, you know, like this, 3 pieces of meat and just a few little things. That's fine. That's fine. However many you want to put on there. And then you start putting them on your cookie sheet. Now, how simple is that? Once I get the cookie sheet completely filled, then I'll go ahead and take it outside and I'll be putting that on the grill. So again, let's just do one more because they're just so easy to do. They really are. Put peppers, onions. We'll start with some pineapple down here on the bottom. And we'll get a tomato, making color. And then we'll do some chicken. And again, if I was to do this corn, which I would stab this to get it kind of going here. Try to remember that. Try to remember if you have corn that you've already had the night before or 2 days or whatever, and you want it for a project like this, then save it for that. And we're gonna go this and potato, some more chicken. Depends on if you have much onion or whatever that you like. Go ahead with that nice pineapple, which is going to give it such a nice flavor. It really does. Now, normally, if I didn't want to do the corn or the potato, I would still go with my pineapple and I would still go with the tomatoes, of course. And I'd have this on, after I cook it, I would have this on a nice bed of steamed rice. Now, you can put whatever sauce you want or leave off. You know, if you like barbecue sauce on here, fine. I don't do a heavy barbecue sauce. I really do just a very light one when I'm doing this. And sometimes I don't do it at all. I just like the grilling effect of the taste on the shish kebabs. When they're all done, of course, then you take them, you go just like that, get them all off of your skewer stick and have them on your plate. The nice thing about, so that's my second one now, just placed on a cookie sheet. The nice thing about these other ones, if you were to do this style, is that it stays right on your plate and you just get it from there. But these things are, you know, they're hot when they come off of the grill. So you have to kind of watch on them. A bamboo stick isn't that hot when you get it off, and you'll be fine on that. So I'm going to pause now and make a whole tray of this, and then I'm going to go right into showing you what my little dessert is. I'm going to have sliced watermelon with this tonight, and then I'm going to have a fruit cobbler. And I've been meaning to show you this fruit cobbler because it is so easy, so simple. Just a few little ingredients, nothing hard to do at all. And I've got my oven on right now at 350, so I'm going to jump right back on after this pause, and I'm going to show you the dessert. So hang on. You'll like it. You really will. You'll like it. Okay, I'm back once again. And now what I would like to show you is that I got them all done. So I have 3, 6, I have 9. I probably could have got 10, but I crammed these all in. So I have 9 of the nice shish kebabs. They're ready to go at any time that I want to do this today out on my grill. And what I normally do is I just take some saran wrap and I cover them, and I put them right back in the refrigerator for when I am ready to have them out on the grill. Don't those look nice? Yeah, I love these. This is my favorite, it really is. Okay, so I'm gonna set this over here for just a minute to show you my next little creation that is so easy. It really is. So, you just take a bowl right here, and you find these at the grocery store of these little packages of fruit. And so you're going to, and that's all you'll need. You'll need that size of them, which is, when I get done, it'll be about 3 cups. So I'm gonna take some blackberries, which was this container right here, just this whole thing. I washed them very well, rinsing them with warm water very well. And I'm gonna put that in the bowl. I'm gonna take some raspberries, same size, put that in my bowl. I'm gonna take some blueberries, same size, just a round bowl, or oblong, I should say. Put that in my bowl. Next step that I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a half a cup of sugar and put that in the bowl. Half a cup. This is so yummy. You'll want to make this. I just kind of toss mine like this. You're gonna stir it with a spoon, which I will here in a minute, but really, I just kind of toss it to make sure that the sugar is all on these nice little berries. And then you just kind of set that aside for a minute. Then take another bowl and get you a yellow cake mix. I'm telling you, this is really easy. So simple to do. You could use other fruit. You really could. If you wanted to do only, if you just wanted to have blueberries or whatever, but this is using the real fresh fruit, nothing frozen, nothing canned. That's why I've picked this fruit today. And I'm calling it my fruit cobbler. So take your yellow cake mix, pour that into a bowl. Just like that. Just like that. Then you're gonna need 1 full stick of butter, of which I've gone ahead and melted mine in the microwave. Use the little silicone lid so it doesn't get all over my microwave. Put this in the bowl with your cake mix. Now all you want to do on this is mix it up where it's going to look like a crumble mixture, because that's what our cobbler is. It's just a crumbly mixture on top of our berries. Again, you're going to put your oven at 350 degrees. And once you get the butter kind of well mixed in here, see some on the bottom here. This is just such an easy little dessert. So fast, so simple, that you'll want to make this. You really will. You really, really will. Okay, then I get just a small baking casserole dish. And then I'll take some soft butter. And I like to just kind of take it on a napkin. And I'll grease my pan on the sides and down in it. Just so the cobbler doesn't stick too bad. Not too bad in there. And then I'm going to put all of, give it another toss here, and put all this nice mixture here, which I'll grab one more little helping hand here. One more. Get those berries out of there. Put all that down in your bowl. So simple. You could have your grandkids do this. Really, you could. And then you're going to take this mixture of the cake mixture, and again, you just want to kind of toss it and make sure it's kind of crumbly, get all that, be like flour, you know, you want to get all the dry mixture kind of mixed in there. broken up a little bit. I don't want too big of chunks in here. And you just put this all on top of the berries. Wasn't that easy? Wasn't that simple? Simple little cooking recipes, I'm telling you. I have been known to go all out on things, I really have. But when it comes to summertime, you know, and you want to be outside doing things, then these little meals are great. They really are. So stick this in a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes. When it comes out, I usually take some regular granulated sugar and sprinkle that just on top. And at the end of my video, I'll show you not only this when it's all finished, but I will show you my shish kebabs of how they look. I hope that you're having a nice Memorial weekend this weekend and fixing some yummy things. Not everything just store-bought from the grocery store, but if you are, you are. I'm telling you, this is quick and easy. It really is. Just a little prep time of making all that for the shish kebabs, but not really. And they are going to be wonderful, good eating, and I haven't decided yet if I want to put barbecue sauce on them, but I might put a thin layer of it. And this for dessert with some watermelon on the side, that's going to be a treat tonight. So from my kitchen to yours, happy Memorial Day. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time on Cooking with Carol Diane. Bye-bye now.